because it's not in the foreground of news anymore, everything's been kind of forgotten about.
And and people have a tendency, even like good people,
Yes,
have a tendency, like you hear these horrendous numbers of these people suffering, you just kind of detach.
Right.
You just detach
Yes.
because you feel like, I can't help them.
Yeah.
That's terrible. We'll say a prayer for them. And then you go on with your day.
Yeah.
Because there's so much that we're focused on. And
Exactly.
to really, like, not to be sounding depressing or anything, but it's
Kind of overload.
overload,
You know,
and so it's just a really depressing time. I mean,
Right.
I don't know about you, but I felt like in the past 10 years, things are just very ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people are very ugly, and then you have people who are basically
a
good.
lot of hatred.
Yeah, that are good, but they've put up a wall because you can't
Yeah.
hear anymore, think about
Well, and I know a lot
suffering.
of people too that just want to shut the TV off
Yeah.
and bury their head because they are on overload.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was the election because in 2016,
I agree.
November 16th,
Yes.
I stopped watching CNN for about 5 months.
Yeah.
I just couldn't do it anymore because
yeah.
it was feeding in the fear, and they were just getting ratings from this
absolutely.
because they were just kind of like, what's going to happen next? And what's going to happen next? You know what? Nothing's going to happen next. We're still here. We're still eating. We're still breathing. And but meanwhile, these disasters and these shootings and these other things are going on.
Yeah.
So I just so that was a part of it. I think that the shutting down of the people was partly because they couldn't believe the election.
Right. Right.
And
But to me, it's like we've stated in sermons, being aware is most
you can't turn a
important.
blind eye either.
You can't. You have to remain vigilant and be aware of what's going on so that you can push against it.
Absolutely.
And that can be your own way of, fighting back.
The Red Cross that came into the news because all their money wasn't going to disaster relief,
Right.
and so they were, have administrative costs and all that. And then you have, FEMA, who again has this push and pull with the government. So they started the work, they stopped, and there's this battle going on. And so politics enters into these organizations, and this is something grassroots that we're doing ourselves. And we've paid for our airfare,
Right.
so we're not taking a single cent, and we're literally going to do it with every dollar that is
we have.
raised.
Yeah,
So we're not
exactly.
going to take. So that's the difference. I keep telling people is like, people, your money is really going to this. It's really going to go to this.
Right.
And we're literally making a purchase, and we're buying these panels, and we're going to put these things ourselves. So there's no hired labor.
There's no misappropriation
overhead.
of funds.
Right.
And everyone's going to know the whole step of the way,
Absolutely.
So it feels good. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's beautiful work. I look forward to being with the two of you over there, and it feels good to be a part of something. I think that even if it's small, it's historic.
Right. Yeah.
I think it'll be big for us.
It will be.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
And just for that congregation at the MCC there
Yeah.
too, that's really
Yeah.
really
Looking
cool
forward to that.
to make a difference.
Definitely. Well, is there any thoughts that you want to shoot out there? Anything you want to say to people who are on the fence about giving or not giving?
Just no matter how great or small, it's your heart that's going into it.
Mm-hmm.
So
The power of the act.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, exactly.
And it might not mean much to you to give $5 or $10, but I'm sure it'll mean everything to the family who doesn't have a home,
Right.
Right. Well, thank you both.
Thank you.
Sure.
All right.
Thank you.
5 of us from Los Angeles are going to join the church in Puerto Rico, the ICM Cristocentrica, along with the Reverend Jose Albert Rivera in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, and we're actually going to put up steel panels onto the rooftops ourselves. We're looking forward to meeting the people over there, and we're looking forward to letting you know on how you made the difference. Please click on the link and donate now.